Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, first impressions, we've arrived in Ubay to see how the house is going for Pastor Gilbert, and this is our first impression. Looks pretty awesome to me. So I like the nice overhang, the eaves, but when you get that really heavy rain, I mean, knowing Filipino style, they'll hang a washing line over there, and the clean laundry will go on that. So this is Pastor Gilbert, our grassroots pastor. And if you didn't know what grassroots means, grassroots is someone, if someone is a grassroots pastor, he gets down dirty and does the job. And this is a grassroots pastor who gets down and works with everybody else. So, what are we doing here? Tell us what we're doing here now.
This is a store.
Yeah, this is store.
So, what we had suggested when we talked about building a new house is to create a source of income. Even though it's small, it will help. Like we did at the Three Little Girls, we made it so that the man could do his repairs on motorcycles. Well, this will be a tiny sari-sari store which will create a little income by selling things on a convenience level. Okay, a bit sort of like a tiny 7-Eleven. So that's what's happening right now. So let's have a look. Let's have a look around and see how it's going. So we have all the roofing and a ridge tile for Whitey George. This is funny because you can see that we've left a tiny little bedroom and I mean tiny, but the house is going up around and it will be clad soon. So then we'll be looking at clearing the inside there, leveling the floor and putting down a cement floor. After that, all of this old stuff will be destroyed, and then we'll be looking at getting everything tidied up around. So let's have a look from the other side. This really does give you an idea, does remind you of what it used to be like before we started work on this house. And yes, amazing that it actually stood up. If you look at it now, and this is the roof. So this is a back door, and I'm thinking that sometime in the future they'll probably extend this out so that they get a little bit more, like a port, you know, a car port. So I'm thinking that that's probably what would happen. That's what I would do. And here's their little house that they're living in right now, and I guess this is acting for the door when they go to sleep at night. And over here is the dining area. Cooking and dining without complaints, all with a smile. Inside they're actually using this for sun now. So I was a little concerned the last time we came about the rigidity of that support there, but I see now that they've put a post in the middle and put it down into the ground, so that's attended to some of my concerns. I would like to have seen these cross beams here. I would like to have seen those doubled up, but my way of dealing with how things are done here is to see that this is how things are done. And I've seen some of the things that have survived through all kinds of typhoon weather and have been amazed. Well, for instance, this as a complete house has survived many typhoons. So on the other hand, when I was in California, I saw entire freeways just drop to the ground, and that was with all the modern technology. So the other one, when I used to go to Tagbilaran, I used to go on the bus, and on the way I would see modern houses with beautiful roofs all welded together, and the roofs would be stronger than the house itself, and the house would be done according to modern code, and they didn't survive the earthquake. Would this survive the earthquake? I don't know. Would my house survive the earthquake? I choose not to know. So this is our work in progress for the grassroots pastor, Gilbert. Thanks for looking in. Foreigner in the Philippines. See you again.